Acme Australia, we are a specialist agricultural insurer dedicated to farmers and their communities, taking the time, knowing your farm, to be there when adversity strikes. This is your journey. Take the next step with us. At Acme Australia, we are a specialist agricultural insurer dedicated to farmers and their communities, taking the time, knowing your farm, to be there when adversity strikes. This is your journey. Take the next step with us. At Acme Australia,
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the judging of the Charolais breed for the Royal Queensland Show for 2024, the Brisbane Acca. The Charolais breed judging about to get underway. We would like to welcome our judge this morning, Mr. Scott Waldron. Scott is a very experienced gentleman in the show ring category, having helped produce some notable winners over many years from the Ekka from 2005 to 2010 with the Kildara Charolais stud and later the Woolcott Shorthorns. So he's been exhibiting over many, many years. He now runs a feedlot backgrounding operation in partnership with his wife out at Chinchilla, his wife Caitlin, and he managing that feedlot backgrounding operation. He's judged at the ECAP previously and also at the Taroom show, which is a very big stud show, and Scott has evaluated both European and tropical breeds over his career, so we welcome him. Our first class in the Charolais ring this morning is class 96, Charolais heifer, 8 and under 12 months. There is one withdrawal from the class, catalogue number 239 is not parading. That leaves a class of 8. Would like to welcome also to our judging ring some delegates from the Charolais International Youth Exchange who are sitting in the stand there just to my right hand side. We welcome them, and we'll be asking one or two of those to sash some of our prize winners through the day. result of class 96 Charolais heifer, 8 and under 12 months, and to sash our place getters in this class, we have one of the Youth Exchange. Over the neck, Charlie, thank you. We have Charlie Hitchin from North Yorkshire in England. She's a participant in the Charolais International Youth Exchange program that's on at the moment. And we welcome those participants. The result of this class, first place goes to catalogue number 243, Casa Glen Lady 2-Up, exhibited by Casa Glen Charolais. Second to catalogue number 247, Clearview Rain U2E, exhibited by Clearview Charolais. And third to catalogue number 242, Clearview Uptown Girl, also exhibited by Clearview Charolais. We'll ask Scott for his comments on that first class.
Thank you, Keith. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to start by thanking the RNA for the invitation to judge. Also, thank you to the Charolais Society as well. Yeah, it's a great privilege and honour to be here today and judge over some fine cattle. In this first class, I've started with the female that appeals most to me for her overall correctness. She's a wonderfully feminine type female. She's just what I'm looking for in a heifer of this age. She's got that wonderful laid-in shoulder, but still plenty of volume and depth and enough shape and thickness to be a good breeding female in the future. I've given her an advantage over the heifer that I placed in second, just in that overall femininity and refinement and that smoothness of make. She just fits together a little better than a big, powerful, growthy heifer that I've put in second. The heifer in second I still really like for her volume and that growth pattern, and she'll go on and really breed you those big, robust type bulls. There's very close placing between second and third. I just preferred the second heifer just for a little bit better laid-in shoulder and a little bit extra growth and softness to her than the heifer in third. Very complete heifer in third. Very well presented for the day. She's just outshone the other couple of heifers that I brought forward in this front line in that overall presentation for the day. A bit more volume to her and a little extra growth to her, but a wonderful class and two heifers that I brought forward to the front line that are both also very nice types of females. Just probably overshone for the preparation today. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. We move on now to class 97, Charolais heifer 12 and under 14 months. 2 entries in the class. Oops.
Sucking his gut in, I'm worried. You're all right, mate. How's the week been? Not too wet, I hope.
No, just a couple of days. Thursday it got a bit damp, and then a little bit of a sleety, misty rain yesterday again. But
Okay.
nothing too
That's good.
severe.
Monday is not going to be good.
No.
We've got Fashions in the Field on Monday.
Oh yes, yeah.
And it's going to be put up in Stockton's Bar.
Yeah.
It's going to be good
heifer 12 and under 14 months.
Sorry?
Charolais heifer 12 and
Charolais
under
heifer.
14 months. You right? Yeah.
Morning, how are you? Hey, Happy New Year. Good to see ya. Hello. You got muffins? No, they just dropped off some muffins. Yeah. Coffee? How'd you organise that?
Oh, I got it online.
Hey, this.
Oh, just especially for you, though.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew I was coming.
Hey, Rory. You feeling alright?
Hey?
Getting there?
How
Good
you holding
man.
up?
You guys got Brian here?
Happy New Year.
Brian here? He's out the back.
How'd you get a lanyard?
Brian.
Oh, yeah.
No, I only get that. I'll never get a lanyard. Because I'm a steward. Oh, are you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't get my steward stuff till Ian Ferguson turns up. And then we can have a steward off.
You guys are on the mic, by the way.
Result from class 97. Charolais heifer 12 and under 14 months. First place to catalogue number 248. Black Duck Unique Eclipse, exhibited by Black Duck Charolais. And second to catalogue number 249. Calais Digna 134, exhibited by Deb Snaith. For his comments on that class, our judge again, Mr. Scott Waldron.
Thanks, Keith. Just the two heifers in this class, but the female I've got in first, are really happy with the type of this female. She's only just over 12 months of age, so she's a little bit more of a moderate early maturing type, but there's still plenty of growth in this female. There's plenty of volume in her. There's good shape in her, but she's an extremely well balanced female. She's probably not parading herself as well as she could have today, but she is very sound, and when she does walk out, she's very free and tracks along very nicely. She just has an advantage over the heifer that I placed in second for that overall correctness of structure, particularly through a rump and tail setting. I think she handles back legs a little better on parade than the heifer that we had in second. The heifer in second certainly shows a lot of length and a lot of growth, and yeah, she'll go on and do a good job in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott. Our next class to parade is class 98, Charolais heifer 14 and under 16 months. Just the one entry in this class. Just whilst this heifer is parading, we'd like to thank Stock Live once again, who are live streaming all of our judging here right through Eka Beef Week, every breed, every ring and every day. And you can see that on the big screen there just at ringside, but that goes right through the Stock Live streaming service, stocklive.com.au, for people at home. So if you've got somebody at home that would like to know what's going on here throughout the Beef Week at Eka, tell them to tune into that Stock Live stream. A result of Class 98. Charolais heifer 14 and under 16 months. First place to catalogue number 250. Calais Digna 152, exhibited by Deb Snaith. And do you want to comment on her now? Yes, you will ask Scott to comment on that heifer.
Just the one female in this class, but again, quite a nice feminine type female, a heifer that's got a lot of length throughout, but she's also very well balanced to go with it. I like the nice feminine head on her, the good neck extension, length through the barrel. She's very sound on parade. We'll talk more about her when she comes out later for the junior champion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott. We move on to Class 99 now. Charolais heifer, 16 and under 18 months, 4 entries in the class. Sashing our place getters from this class, we have another of our participants in the Charolais International Youth Exchange. This is Tuli Pikmats from Estonia. Welcome to Queensland, Tuli. Result of the class, first place to catalogue number 254, CB Liberty's You Know Girl, exhibited by N&C Week. Second to catalogue number 251, Brendale Haley U21, exhibited by BP and MJ Shivey. And third to catalogue number 252, Milford Alita, exhibited by Milford Charolais. For his comments on the class, our judge again, Scott Waldron.
Thank you, Keith. I think two wonderful females to lead this class off. The heifer I've favoured and gone for in first. I just think she's a wonderfully smoothly made female. She's lovely and feminine up front. She's got plenty of depth and width right throughout. There wasn't much between the first and second heifers, but I've just given the first heifer a slight advantage in she's a bit more that medium maturity pattern that I'm looking for, and a little extra depth of body and fullness of body. Place over a very stylish heifer that I've gone for in second. Heifer that I really admire for a nice feminine head. She's got that wonderful length throughout. She's a nice smoothly made heifer. She's got good udder development underneath her. I think she places over the heifer in third, just in that overall structural soundness, the way she handles those back legs a little better than the very full-bodied heifer in third. A heifer that, is to be admired for her depth of body and her softness and makeup, and just that little extra correctness, a rump structure to place over the heifer in fourth. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. We move on now to the last of our junior heifer classes. Class 100, Charolais heifer 18 and under 20 months. One withdrawal from the class, catalogue number 256 is withdrawn. That leaves a class of 2. Result from Class 100. Charolais heifer, 18 and under 20 months. First place to catalogue number 255. Wakefield Amaze 117. Exhibited by Greg and Jenny Frizzell. And second to catalogue number 257. Charnel Panache 32. Exhibited by Charnel Charolais. We'll ask Scott for his comments on that class. That's on.
Thanks, Keith. I'm probably starting to sound like a bit of a broken record, but again, a female to lead the class off that I really admire. She's just the type that I'm looking for. She's very neat and well balanced, very smoothly made female. There's plenty of femininity in this heifer, but still a ton of volume. She's got that wonderful depth of flank and depth of body that I'm looking for. It is that bit of extra depth of body and overall softness that places her over the heifer in second. The heifer in second I really admire for her length and growth pattern to this heifer. But yeah, just to place higher in this class today, probably need to see a little bit more depth of body to go forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott. We move on now to the judging of our junior champion heifer. To parade, we will have the winners of those four classes. Catalogue number 243, 248, 250, 254 and 255. And I think if we have the second place getters to those, if they parade also, to stand behind their class winners, that'll be catalogue number 247, 249, 251 and 257, if they would parade also and stand behind your class winner in case you're required for reserve championship honours.
Well, I hope everybody ringside certainly admire the line of females before them. I think there's been some wonderful quality heifers brought out and put on display this morning. Starting from the under 12 months winner, a heifer that was everything I guess I was looking for, that came in the first class of the day. She's a heifer that's wonderfully feminine in her makeup, but still a stack of volume and depth, and a wonderfully well balanced female. She's very correct on parade. She's very correct in her foot structure and handles her back legs well. The heifer that won our next class, the 12 to 14 months class, a little bit more moderate in her design, but a heifer that I again admire for her overall smoothness and softness of body. She's a heifer that puts it all together into a package and is very well balanced to go with it. The heifer that won the 14 to 16 months class, I guess, is a little bit of a different type of a heifer to some of the others. She's but a heifer that displays a ton of length, a ton of femininity, a good neck extension, and good length of body. The heifer, the fourth heifer we have here from the 16 to 18 months class, again, really close to that ideals, a type that I'm looking for, a wonderfully well balanced female, great femininity and outlook through her head and neck. Good depth of body, good depth of flank, and softness of body type, and again that's reflected in our oldest heifer out here that won the 18 to 20 months class, a heifer with a stack of softness to her, that real sort of modern Charolais type, I guess, like a lot of depth of flank, a lot of femininity through the front end, and that wonderful sort of finishing ability that she'll pass on to her male progeny. But for mine today, weighing it all up, the heifer that I've gone for as my junior champion was the under 12 months class winner.
So our junior champion, ladies and gentlemen, is catalogue number 243, Casa Glen Lady 2 Up, exhibited by Casa Glen Charolais. And Scott will go on now to select his reserve junior champion.
The heifer that placed second in this under 12 months class, I think it was the most competitive class of the day. There was a number of good females in that class, and I think she fits very tidily into this lineup. A heifer, again, a lot of softness of body to her, a lot of depth of flank, that nice refinement up front. Plenty of growth in this heifer, probably a little more growth than some of the females out here. But the heifer that I've chosen to place as reserve champion was the winner of the 16 to 18 months class. There really wasn't much between our champion and our reserve. I think they're two very similar type females, and yeah, certainly look like the type of female that I would look for to have in my herd. Congratulations to the exhibitors.
Our reserve junior champion, ladies and gentlemen, is catalogue number 254, CB Liberty's You Know Girl, exhibited by N&C Week. And we've got Mr. Ben Shivey representing his parents, Brendan and Marnie. Had a mental block there for a moment from the Brendale Charolais stud to sash the junior champion. move on now to the the first of our junior bull classes, Class 101. Charolais bull, 8 and under 12 months. One withdrawal from the class, catalogue number 266 is withdrawn, leaving a class of 8. Statistical information on these 8 bulls. The catalogue number 258, scaled in at 344 kilograms, with an eye muscle area of 66 square centimetres, fat measurements of 3 mils at the P8 site and 2 at the rib. Catalogue number 259 weighed 458 kilograms, 88 square centimetre eye muscle, 6 mils and 4 mils the fat measurements. Catalogue number 260 weighed 373 kilos, an eye muscle area of 74 square centimetres, 6 mils and 4 mils the fat measurements. Catalogue number 261 weighed 489 kilos, 92 square centimetre eye muscle, 7 mils and 5 mils the fat measurements. Catalogue number 262 weighed 385 kilos, 79 square centimetre eye muscle, fat measurements of 3 mils at both the P8 and the rib. Catalogue number 263 weighed 552 kilograms, an eye muscle area of 102 square centimetres, 7 mils and 6 mils the fat measurements. Catalogue number 264 weighed 411 kilos, 84 square centimetre eye muscle, 4 mils and 3 mils the fat measurements. And catalogue number 265 weighed 538 kilos, 95 square centimetre eye muscle, and 6 mils at both the P8 and the rib. Result now of class Andrew. We've got there Scott Edward. I mean. Result of class 101, the first of our junior bull classes, Charolais bull 8 and under 12 months. We've got Edward Scott, and he's from Scotland. One of our youth exchangees from the Charolais breed, International Youth Exchangee. First place in the class to catalogue number 263, Moonghoul Under Contract, exhibited by Kedstock Proprietary Limited. Second to catalogue number 261, Clearview Undertaker, exhibited by Clearview Charolais. And third to catalogue number 265, Clearview Underdog, exhibited by Clearview Charolais. And remiss of me not to mention Edward Scott, who just sashed those place getters. It's his birthday today, I'm told, so happy birthday, Edward. And for his comments on the class now, Mr. Scott Waldron.
Thanks, Keith. Very interesting class to start off the bull classes for the day. Tossing up a little between our first two calves. The bull that I've gone for in first is tremendous side profile to this calf. Wonderful young head and sorry outlook to him. Good neck extension. He's just not real keen on parading for the day. Bull that I admire for his length. He's smooth and soft in his muscle pattern throughout, and a very well balanced calf. I've given him advantage over the bull in second, just in that the quality of head and sorry outlook that he's got to place over this bull in second. The bull in second is a very complete young bull. There's no holes in him. I think he's got wonderful carcass shape. He's nice and smoothly made. He parades very well, and he's very structurally sound. It's just that overall, the structural soundness and freedom of movement that places him over the bull that I've gone for in third. The bull in third I really admire. He's that real classical Charolais shape. He's going to add that real thickness into his weaners and the early growth that the breed is so renowned for. I've given, like these two bulls, I thought were a good pair, and I just gave them an advantage over the bull that I placed in fourth in that bit more medium maturity pattern. But this young calf that I placed in fourth, I really do admire. I love the looseness of hide on him and that softness of skin. He's going to have tremendous growth, this young bull, and really go on and be a quite an outstanding mature bull, I think. But thanks, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Scott. We move on to class 102 now. Charolais bull 12 and under 14 months. 3 entries in the class. As they parade the statistical information, catalogue number 268, scaled in at 496 kilograms, has an eye muscle area of 104 square centimetres, fat measurements of 5 mils at the P8 site and 3 mils at the rib. Catalogue number 269, weighed 526 kilos, eye muscle area of 107 square centimetres, 6 mils and 4 mils of fat measurements. And catalogue number 270, weighed 760 kilograms, 131 square centimetre eye muscle, 9 mils and 6 mils of fat measurements. I'd like to thank Stock Live once again for their support in live streaming all of the judging in all of the breeds right throughout the beef week of the at the Ekka. They live stream through their streaming service. It's stocklive.com.au for those people who may be at home. If you give them a ring and tell them they can log on to that site, they can watch the judging as it goes, all of the breeds, all of the time. To sash our place getters in this class, the Charolais bull 12 and under 14 months. From across the Dutch, Deanna Barfoot from New Zealand, one of our participants in the International Charolais Youth Exchange. Result of the class, first place to catalogue number 270, Casa Glen Unleaded, exhibited by Casa Glen Charolais. And second to catalogue number 268, Black Duck Ultimate Justice, exhibited by Black Duck Charolais. Would ask Scott for his comments on that class.
Thanks, Keith. Again, definitely a bit of variation in our types in this class. In the end, I've gone for the bull at the extreme performance young bull in the class. He's come in under 14 months of age and weighing 760 kilos, this calf. So I think he is pushing the upper limits of where we want our bulls for growth. But he's a bull that I still really admire. He's got that wonderful sirey head, that good outlook, that good neck extension on him. He's still refined through the shoulders and displaying tremendous amount of length, and that's a lot of where he gets his weight from. I've just given him an advantage over the bull in second. It's for that overall outlook, that length of body and stretch, and that correctness in his sheath that places him over a very commercially orientated type bull that I've placed into second. A bull that I really admire. He's got that wonderful muscle shape. He's a very smoothly made and structurally sound young bull. The bull in second, I did prefer the way he handled his back legs a little than the bull in first. And I think just a wonderfully sound and robust herd sire. He just used that extra advantage in muscle shape and pattern to place over, again, quite a complete bull that we had in third, a bull with that softness of body, but just overshadowed a little by the performance of the two bulls above him today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott. We move on now to Class 103. Charolais bull 14 and under 16 months. 3 entries in the class, no withdrawals. Does they parade now? The statistics, catalogue number 271, scaled in at 626 kilos, an eye muscle area of 114 square centimetres, 8 mils and 6 mils of fat measurements. Catalogue number 272 weighed 642 kilos, eye muscle of 120 square centimetres, 10 mils at the P8 site and 7 mils at the rib. And catalogue number 273 weighed 736 kilos with a 129 square centimetre eye muscle, fat measurements of 5 mils and 4 mils. Result now of Class 103, and to sash our place getters here, we've got an Australian youth exchangee. She went over to America when they had the youth exchange program over there. This is Amanda Kavanagh. She's from the Bunbury, Busselton area of Western Australia. She said that's nearly another country, but we're not going to say that at all. Result of the class, first place to catalogue number 271, Tor Gallon Umberto, exhibited by Tor Gallon Charolais. And second to catalogue number 273, Moonghoul Under the Louvre, exhibited by Kedstock Proprietary Limited. We'll ask Scott for his comments on that class.
Thanks, Keith. Again, an interesting class. Yeah, certainly some difference in type in the bulls at the top of the line. The bull that I've gone for today, I just think he's the most complete package. He's a bull that's very well balanced. He's very sound on parade. He's very good in his feet structure and makeup. I've just preferred him today to the bull that I've gone for in second. It's just that little bit extra earlier maturing, that little extra ability to lay down fat. Bull in second is certainly a bull that I admire for his style and parade, his outlook. He's a wonderful, big growthy, long sire with a good skin and hair type. But he just uses that overall soundness and the way he handles his back legs to place over the bull in third. But just for me today, the bull in second's probably just a little late maturing for where the industry is at the moment. And that's why he's dropped down into there. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen.
We move on to Class 104 now. Charolais Bull 16 and under 18 months. 2 entries in the class. The weights and measures for these two bulls, catalogue number 274, weighed 770 kilograms with a 134 square centimetre eye muscle, 9 mils at the P8 site and 7 mils at the rib. And catalogue number 275 also weighed in at 770 kilograms with an eye muscle area of 126 square centimetres, 12 mils and 7 mils of fat measurements. Result now. No, I don't think he's got anybody this time, Andrew. Result now of class 104. Charolais Bull 16 and under 18 months. First place to catalogue number 275. Casa Glen Underrated, exhibited by Casa Glen Charolais. And second to catalogue number 274. Milford Maximus, exhibited by Milford Charolais. For his for his comments, Judge Scott Waldron.
Thanks, Keith. Just the two exhibits in this class, but I think two young bulls are really to be admired. They have their differences, but both offer a lot to the seed stock industry. The bull I've gone for in first is a very eye-catching bull. He parades out very well. He's very structurally sound. He starts off with a wonderful soft but masculine head, that good neck extension. He's got a lovely looseness and softness to his hide, and that's carried right through the bull. Like, he's laying down a bit of finish. He probably doesn't quite have the muscle expression of the bull in second, but it's just that overall length and that length hip to pin and structural soundness, the way he handles his back legs, that places him over a bull in second. That you've just really got to admire the body type and shape to this calf in second. He's got a lot of thickness to him, but still plenty of softness. He's very full through the barrel, very strong through the eye muscle area, and certainly has a lot to offer as a Charolais sire. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott. And we move on now to the last of our junior bull classes, class 105. Charolais Bull 18 and under 20 months. One withdrawal from the class, unfortunately, leaving a class of one. Catalogue number 276 is withdrawn. The statistics on this fellow, catalogue number 277, scaled in at 760 kilograms, has an eye muscle area of 130 square centimetres, 8 mils and 5 mils of fat measurements. Result from class 105 now, Charolais Bull 18 and under 20 months. First place to catalogue number 277, Brendale Thomas, exhibited by BP and MJ Shivey. We'll ask Scott to comment on that class.
Thanks, Keith. Just the one bull out here in this class, but a bull that certainly displays a lot of the attributes that the Charolais breed is renowned for. He's got a tremendous amount of length in this bull, tremendous amount of carcass shape in this bull, and he's certainly got that, I guess we call it the Queensland coat type, that wonderful fine skin and hair type that we're looking for in this part of the world. We'll talk more on him when he comes out with the others for junior champion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott. And we move on now to the judging of our junior champion Charolais Bull, and that's there's $100 in prize money here, sponsored by Moonghoul Charolais, together with $50 for the reserve championship from Kandanga Valley Charolais. And a parade for our junior championship, we will require catalogue numbers 263, 270, 271, 275 and 277. And we will parade the second place getters from those classes also in case they're required for reserve championship honours. Catalogue number 261, 268, 273 and 274. before making his selections now, Scott would like to make a few comments, and then he'll announce his junior champion. Turned on.
Thanks, Keith. I'd like to congratulate the exhibitors on bringing out a fine line of junior bulls this morning. We started with our under 12 months calf, a young bull with a tremendous side profile to him, a wonderful outlook, a real size, head and presence already, even at a young age. He's got that wonderful balance right through. He's tremendously strong through his spine, good springer rib in him, plenty of thickness in his hindquarter, but also a wonderful smoothness and softness and that good loose sort of hide on him. We flow into our 12 to 14 months class winner, a real performance type bull. He's tremendous amount of growth in this calf, but there's still a nice neatness and smoothness to him. He's still got like that nice soft supple hide, a well laid in shoulder, a nice poly head on him, and a tremendous amount of length of body to this calf. In the 14 to 16 months class, we went to I guess a bit more of a middle of the road, medium maturity type bull, but a very complete bull, a bull again that has that nice hoary outlook, that a good presence to him, a good bit of softness through the body, ability to lay down a bit of fat cover, and that good muscle type that we expect from the Charolais breed. Then we moved into the 16 to 18 months class, a very attractive, pretty type bull. He's a bull with a wonderful head on him, a beautiful front end, well laid in shoulder, plenty of length of body in this bull, and a lot of depth of hindquarter, maybe not quite that real width and muscle expression, but there's a lot of depth and a lot of length in his hindquarter. And then we moved into the 18 to 20 months class, a bull with, again, a power of length in this bull. He's got that wonderful fine coat type, that good muscle expression that we're looking for. In the end, weighing it all up, the bull that I've decided to go for today, and I think shows most of the traits that I'm looking for, was the under 12 months class winner. He's a bull that I just couldn't go past that side profile to this calf, that he starts off from a wonderful head and it flows right through. He's particularly well balanced, and it's just that overall muscle expression combined with that wonderful softness that I preferred him as the junior champion today. And we've had the second bull move up into place there from our under 12 months class. I said at the time that although they're a bit different in their type and makeup, these bulls, there wasn't a lot between them. The bull that placed second in the class, I thought was a very complete young calf, very structurally sound, well balanced, and nice and mobile on parade. For me, I'm going to take him as the reserve champion today. It's just that overall fullness through his barrel, that width and strength through his top line that probably placed him over the 16 to 18 months winner, the redder bull in this lineup, a bull that I really admire, and I think a bull that'll breed tremendous females, but I just preferred the overall muscle expression to these two young calves today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott. So the winner of the Moongool sponsored Junior Championship is catalogue number 263, Moongool under contract, exhibited by Kedstock Proprietary Limited, the Price family, and Tory Price to present the ribbon to Dad out there. So congratulations to the Price family. And the reserve junior champion is catalogue number 261, Clearview Undertaker, exhibited by Clearview Charolais. Tory Price also presenting the ribbon there for our Reserve Junior Championship, sponsored by Kandanga Valley, Charolais, John and Ros Mercer, and I don't think they're here today, so the ribbon to be presented there by Tory Price.
At Acme Australia, we are a specialist agricultural insurer dedicated to farmers and their communities, taking the time, knowing your farm, to be there when adversity strikes. This is your journey. Take the next step with us. At Acme Australia, we are a specialist agricultural insurer dedicated to farmers and their communities, taking the time, knowing your farm, to be there when adversity strikes. This is your journey. Take the next step with us.
Yep. We move on now to the first of our senior female classes, class number 106, Charolais heifer, 20 and under 22 months. There are two withdrawals from the class. Catalogue numbers 278 and 281 are withdrawn, leaving a class of 4. we have one of our youth exchangees once again, this time from Canada, Maddie Saunders, to present the ribbons from our the first of our senior female classes. And in this class, this is the 22 and under 22 months old class. I'll get that right in a minute. 20 months and under 22 months. First place to catalogue number 280, Charnel L, the 8th, exhibited by Charnel Charolais. Second to catalogue number 282, Calais Refine, the 12th, exhibited by Deb Snaith. And third to catalogue number 283, Lilydale Ailey, the 8th, exhibited by Ross Sticklin. For his comments on that class, our judge again, Scott Waldron.
Thanks, Keith. Moving into the senior females, we're sort of getting closer to the business end of proceedings, I guess. The heifer I've gone for in first is a heifer she's a little earlier maturity in a maturity pattern, but a heifer with a tremendous amount of depth and volume and softness. It's just that overall depth of body, that volume that places her over the heifer in second. The heifer in second I really admire for a structural soundness, a wonderful femininity. She probably walks out a little better and handles her back legs a little better than the heifer in first, but just overshadowed for that overall volume for the blue ribbon today. The heifer in second uses that advantage in her structural soundness and the way she is able to flow on parade and the way she handles her hind legs to place over the heifer in third. Heifer in third that's got a tremendous amount of shape and volume through her body that she places over the heifer in fourth. Just she has that advantage in the correctness of her rump structure and that overall shape and volume to place over the heifer in fourth. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott. We move on now. Class 107. Charolais heifer, 20 and under 24 months. 3 entries in the class. Result now of Class 107, Charolais heifer, 22 and under 24 months. First placing to Charnel Emma, catalogue number 287. Charnel Emma the 6th, exhibited by Charnel Charolais. And second to catalogue number 286, Charnel Panache 31, exhibited by Charnel Charolais. We'll ask Scott for his comments on that class.
Thanks, Keith. With these females, we're getting close to 2-year-old, and they're starting to show a bit of calf. But the female that I've gone for on top, I think she sorted herself to the top quite easily. She's a female that I really admire for the natural constitution in this cow. Like, obviously she's prepped for a show here today, but I think she's the sort of female that you'll always find in similar condition to that in the paddock as well. She's still got that nice femininity up front and laid in shoulder, but there's a tremendous amount of depth and depth of body and volume to this heifer. It's that overall depth and just that natural easy doing ability that placed over a very eye appealing red female there in second, a female that definitely catches your eye. She's very structurally sound, a wonderful exhibit in her own right. It's just that overall structural soundness and the way she walks out on parade that places her over the heifer in third.
Thank you very much, Scott. Our next class, ladies and gentlemen, is Class 108. Charolais cow or heifer, 24 and under 30 months. Unfortunately, there are 2 withdrawals from this class, leaving a class of 1. Catalogue numbers 288 and 289 are withdrawn. A result now from Class 108. Charolais cow or heifer, 24 and under 30 months. First place to catalogue number 290, Moon Ghoul Fan Mail, the 12th, exhibited by Kedstock Proprietary Limited. And we'll ask Scott to comment on that female.
Just the one female in this class, but certainly a young cow that could have withstood a fair bit of competition. She's just on the 30 months of age, 2.5-year-old, and carrying a nice young calf behind her. Female that I admire for a natural doing ability again. That wonderful depth of body, depth of flank. She's a nice, soft and refined type female as well to go with it. We'll see more of her when she comes out for the senior champion.
Thank you very much, Scott. And we move on now to the last of our senior female classes, Class 109. Charolais cow, 30 and under 60 months. One withdrawal from this class. That is catalogue number 291, leaving a class of 4. result of class 109 now. Charolais cow, 30 and under 60 months. First place to catalogue number 292. Clearview Actress the second, exhibited by Clearview Charolais. Second to catalogue number 293, Casaglen Deep Secret, exhibited by Casaglen Charolais. And the third to catalogue number 294, Charnel Frisia 27, exhibited by Charnel Charolais. We've got another one of our representatives, international representatives from the Youth Exchange Program. This is Durgis Jomar from Estonia, sashing our place getters there. And we'll ask Scott for his comments on that class.
Thanks, Keith. Very interesting class of mature females here. We went from first calf heifer, who's sort of at the younger age limit of the class, right through to cows on their third calf and quite mature. I've weighed a few things up in my mind. In the end, I've gone with the younger cow today. I think she's just a very complete type female. She's wonderful and smooth in the way she's put together. I think she's got nice shape to her. Good softness of body, but it's just that overall smoothness and the way she puts it all together to place her over the cow in second. I think a cow in second that I really admire. She's that real feminine, maternal type female with a wonderful udder underneath her, supporting a good calf behind. It's just that overall broodiness and that real femininity that places her over the cow in third. The cow in third, it's a cow you really have to admire. She's a massive volume type cow, but still a really softly made female. And supporting a good bull calf behind her. A cow that I really admire, just that overall volume and softness and smoothness. I just like to see her handling her back legs a little easier to place above the two cows above her today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott. We move on now to the judging of our senior champion Charolais cow or heifer. $100 in sponsorship there from the Ascot Cattle Company, and $50 sponsorship from Lilydale Charolais for the reserve senior champion. And to parade for our senior championship, we'll require catalogue numbers 280, 287, 290 and 292. And second place getters from those various classes, if you'd parade also and stand behind in case you're required to challenge for reserve championship, catalogue numbers 282, 286 and 293. to comment here and make his selection on our senior championship, our judge again, Mr. Scott Waldron.
Thank you, Keith. I think a tremendous line of senior females and definitely great examples of the Charolais breed, and a credit to their exhibitors. Really happy with the front line of females. They really display the ideals that I'm looking for, that nice femininity and refinement through the front end, backed up by a heap of volume, a depth of body and softness right throughout. The youngest female there, she's more your early maturing, medium frame type female, but definitely packs a lot into that frame. There's a lot of width and overall volume to this heifer, and that good finishing ability. The heifer that won the next class, I just really admired this female from the moment she came in for that natural doing ability and that wonderful constitution that she has. I really think she's a female that's just going to hold that condition very easily herself in the paddock. Then we moved into our more senior females, the females supported by a calf behind them. I really admired both these females. I think they make a great pair together. There's not a lot of difference in them. The younger of the two cows, she's only a couple of months younger than the other. They're both on their first calf. But yeah, this cow that won the 24 to 30 months class, a great amount of depth and softness in this cow. Wonderful length, particularly length hip to pin. I just really admire the depth and fullness of body of this cow. Then our more senior female, as I said, there's only a couple of months between them. A cow that, to me, just really has that show style presence. She's a wonderfully smoothly put together cow. She's walks out very well on parade. She's overall balanced right throughout. Carries a wonderful udder underneath her. I guess that's a bit of a throwback to my youth, but we always used to say no udder, no cow, and to me this cow is a great udder, and to me that gives her the advantage and makes her my senior champion today.
Our senior champion female is catalogue number 292, Clearview Actress II, exhibited by Clearview Charolais. And we'll ask Ethan Shoemake from Oklahoma in the US of A, one of our youth exchangees, to present the ribbon for the Jim and Jackie Wedge, the Ascot Cattle Company senior champion.
Just that's allowed us time for the second place getter in that senior class to make her way into the lineup. A cow that I said at the time, just that wonderful feminine broody type female. Just yeah, you can really see the proof in the pudding with that calf behind her. A cow again that carries a very nice udder underneath her. Today, there wasn't much between them when deciding the champion. So for today, my reserve is the winner of our 24 to 30 months class, the younger female.
It's catalogue number 290. Moonghoul Fan Mail 12, exhibited by Kedstock Proprietary Limited. And to present our reserve champions sash, move out there, Kate. There. Present our reserve champion sash, and representing the Lilydale Charolais stud, Kate Lur-Sticklin. Thanks, Kate. We move on now to the Branchview Charolais Stud Grand Champion Cow or Heifer. And the Branchview Charolais Grand Champion Cow or Heifer will be awarded the perpetual Branchview Charolais Shield, sponsored by Branchview Charolais Stud. They will also receive the Elders Shield of Excellence, together with $110 worth of product from International Animal Health. And we thank them for sponsoring our beef cattle section right throughout the show as well. To make his selection now, our judge, Scott Waldron.
Thanks, Keith. I really do hope that everybody sitting and watching the judging today admire these two females. They're certainly females that I'd be proud to own and exhibit, and I think they're great representatives of the Charolais breed. The younger heifer there, she's only 11 months of age. She really caught my eye. She came in the first class of the day, and to have a female walk in that's sort of that close to what you're looking for, it was really great. Early in the day, she's a heifer that's she's a wonderfully balanced female. She's got a beautiful feminine head, great neck extension, well laid in shoulder, but there's still a ton of body in this heifer. Great depth of flank, and plenty of muscle expression there in a hindquarter to show that she's going to go on and breed those industry leading Charolais type bulls that we expect to see from this breed. And then we go to the other end of the scale, the female that came out of our oldest class of the day. Still a young cow in her own right, only on her first calf, but a cow that, I think is your classic show ring type female. She's extremely smooth and well made. She's puts it all together in a good package. She's carrying a great udder underneath her, and a cow that I certainly admire, and to me epitomises where the Charolais breed has kind of evolved to since its beginnings when they first came into Australia. As much as I really love this young heifer, and I think she's a wonderful exhibit, I would like to congratulate the exhibitors of our senior female on Grand Champion today. I can't go past a wonderful cow and calf like that. The proof's there. She's put it all together. She's got a great udder underneath her, and aptly supported by a good calf behind her. We wish her well in the interbreed.
Grand Champion female is catalogue number 292, Clearview Actress II, exhibited by Clearview Charolais Stud. Now we've got... right, we'll ask Scott Waldron to present the Grand Champion ribbon. This is the Branchview Charolais Stud Grand Champion female. So Scott will present the Branchview, or the ribbon and the Branchview Perpetual Trophy. We've got Andrew Mara from Elders Studstock at Toowoomba to present the Elders Shield of Excellence. And we've also got Shannon Lawler there from International International Animal Health to present the $110 worth of product. We move on now to the first of our senior bull classes now. Charolais Bull, 20 and under 22 months, class 110. 2 withdrawals from the class. Catalogue numbers 296 and 297 are withdrawn, leaving a class of 3. So about the parade now. Class 110, Charolais Bull, 20 and under 22 months. We've got the statistical information on these 3 bulls now. Catalogue number 298, weighed in at 928 kilograms, with an eye muscle area of 134 square centimetres. Fat measurements of 20 mils at the P8 site and 10 mils at the rib. Catalogue number 299, weighed 870 kilograms. Eye muscle area of 140 square centimetres, 10 mils and 7 mils of fat. And catalogue number 300, weighed in at 1188 kilos, with an eye muscle area of 155 square centimetres, 13 mils and 9 mils the fat measurements. in an endeavour to encourage the youth of the country to be involved in the show movement. The Ag Shows Queensland run a Youth Ambassadors program right throughout all the shows that are affiliated, and then they have regional finals, and we have two of our regional finalists here now. We've got Emily Watts from Dirranbandy and Jonty Arnold from Longreach. Dirranbandy would be the southwestern region and Longreach would be the central western subchamber. I'll get that right in a moment. They will be presenting our ribbons for this class. And the place getters in this class, and you can move out now, ladies. Andrew will look after you out there. Catalogue number 298 is the winner of the class. That's Casa Glen Titan, exhibited by Casa Glen Charolais. And the second place getter to catalogue number 300, Casa Glen Tonka, also exhibited by Casa Glen Charolais. We'll ask Scott for his comments on that class.
Thanks, Keith. Just the three bulls in this class, but I think three very good exhibits. Credit to their breeders. The bull I've gone for in first today, I think he's just the most complete package out there. He's 22 and a half months of age, at 928 kilos. I think there's still plenty of power in this bull. But and he combines it with 20 mil of fat. It really shows the evolution of the Charolais breed. I really admire that, like right from his head right through this bull. He's got a wonderful outlook. He's very smoothly made and well put together. He's carries a lot of depth and softness, and he's just a bull that I've given an advantage over the extreme performance bull in the class that's placed in second. It's just that overall smoothness of design. The way his shoulder fits in, I think he's a bull that's going to breed you very good bullocks, but also breed you some good females for down the track. That bull in first. The bull in second, as I said, he's an extreme performance bull in the class. He's nudging 1,200 kilos at under 22 months of age. It's quite extraordinary, really. 155 in the eye muscle. There's just so much meat in this bull, so much power and performance. He's still not what I would call an extreme bull. Like he's still that medium maturity and a bull that gets around fairly mobile, carrying that weight. It's just that overall width and thickness and depth of body that places him over a very smoothly made and still very appealing bull in third. A bull that's got a lot of length in him. He's still got plenty of shape in him. He's got a nice soft head on him and that good skin and hair type that I'm looking for in my bulls. So congratulations to the exhibitors.
Thank you very much, Scott. And we move on now to class 111, Charolais bull 22 and under 24 months. Two withdrawals from the class once again. Catalogue numbers 301 and 302 are withdrawn, leaving a class of two. And as they parade, statistically, catalogue number 303, weighed in at 940 kilograms, with an eye muscle area of 146 square centimetres, 13 mils and 8 mils the fat measurements, and the catalogue number 304, weighed in at 1,078 kilograms, 156 square centimetre eye muscle, 12 mils at the P8 and 8 mils at the rib for the fat measurements. Another one of our Charolais International Youth Exchangees to present the ribbons here, Justin Harcourt from Canada. And the result of this class, class 111, Charolais Bull 22 and under 24 months. First placing to catalogue number 304, Brendale Tab, exhibited by BP and MJ Shivey. And second to catalogue number 303, Lockyer Todman, also exhibited by BP and MJ Shivey. We'll ask Scott for his comments on that class.
Thanks, Keith. Again, just the two bulls out here, but I think two bulls that have certainly got a lot to offer, not just the seed stock industry, but the commercial industry as a whole. This bull on top, he's certainly a bull that's a very eye-catching type of a sire. He's got a wonderful head. He starts right from there. He's got great length of body. There's a power of red meat in this bull, like up at 156 in his eye muscle. He's certainly a bull that's pushing the upper limits of our growth that we need in our bulls, but he couples that with, you know, like a well laid in shoulder. He's a very well put together bull and very mobile on parade. It's just that extra sire presence, that real sort of stud sire appeal that places him over the bull in second. The bull in second I truly admire. He's a real industry focused type bull. He's the sort of bull that as a seed stock producer you could sell all day long. There's a power red meat in this bull. He's got plenty of depth and softness to him, and a bull that's going to go out and really breed you some standout feeder steers.
Thank you very much, Scott. We move on to class number 112, Charolais Bull 24 and under 27 months. Two withdrawals from this class, unfortunately. Catalogue numbers 306 and 307 are withdrawn, leaving just the one entry in the class. Now to parade is catalogue number 305. He scaled in at 966 kilograms with an eye muscle area of 143 square centimetres and scans at 15 mils and 10 mils of fat. From class 112, Charolais Bull 24 and under 27 months, first place to catalogue number 305, Clearview Tuxedo, exhibited by Clearview Charolais. And Scott will comment on that bull.
Yeah, unfortunately just the one bull here, but a bull that I really like. He's got that wonderful hooded eye that I like to see. He's you know, he's very much expressing that he's a sire. He's just over 25 months of age, and yeah, a bull that it just looks like a good bull. He's got that good strength of spine, that good thickness through his top, plenty of shape through his hindquarter, but also very good depth through his hindquarter. I look forward to comparing him to some of the other bulls when he comes out later for the champion.
Class 113 about to parade. That's Charolais Bull 27 and under 30 months. Just the one entry in this class once again. Catalogue number 308. He scaled in at 1,058 kilograms. Scans at an eye muscle of 147 square centimetres. 16 mils and 10 mils the fat measurements. Result from class 113. Charolais Bull 27 and under 30 months. First place to catalogue number 308. Moonghoul TAB, exhibited by Cadstock Proprietary Limited. For his comments again, our judge, Scott Waldron.
Thanks, Keith. Again, just the one bull in this class. He's up getting close to his 30 months of age. A bull that I think, yeah, he's certainly got a lot to offer, either the seed stock or commercial industry. It's so great to see these sort of modern type Charolais sires being able to combine an eye muscle area of 147 with the fat coverage of 16 mil on the P8. I really think that shows the evolution of this breed and the way the Australian breeders have been able to suit them and adapt them to the conditions that we have here, particularly in Queensland, where we really need our cattle to be able to perform off of grass, but then also to finish well in a feedlot. I think this bull really shows that. He's got plenty to offer. He's a bull with a ton of length, and that gives him his weight, but he's still a very smooth and sort of almost refined made bull. That he's the sort of bull that probably breeds you a nice line of females as well. We'll see more of him when he comes out against the rest.
There were no entries in class 114, Charolais Bull 30 and under 42 months. So we move on now to the judging of the River Glen Pastoral Company Senior Charolais Bull. And the Reserve Senior Championship, the Lilydale Charolais Stud sponsoring Reserve Senior. to comment on this magnificent lineup of bulls here and to announce his Senior Champion Award. Our judge again, Mr. Scott Waldron.
Thanks, Keith. We're certainly down to the business end of proceedings now. The business end of the seed stock industry. This is our 2-year-old sale bull out on display in front of us. And certainly a line of bulls that I think have a lot to offer to either the seed stock industry or certainly add a lot of value to the commercial industry. The bull, darker red bull that won the first of our senior classes at 22 months of age, he's 928 kilos, 20 mil of fat on him. A bull that's just, to me, so sound, just where I want him to be maturity pattern wise. He's a bull with a lot of softness, but to me there's still plenty of bull in him. He's a bull that carries plenty of muscle, good shape right throughout, strong size head, and certainly a bull that I admire for that overall package and just as a safe breeding bull, I guess. Then we had our bull in the 22 to 24 months class, a big bopper but with a lot of style. A bull that's, he's carrying 156 centimetres eye muscle. He's a bull with tremendously strong in the spine, tremendous amount of width and thickness to him. But for mine, still a bull that retains enough softness, and he's quite smooth in his makeup. There's no real extreme shoulder or anything in that bull, and he's a bull that he is kind of hard to fault when he gets around. He's very mobile. He's got a good foot set up, and to me, a real size head. Then our bull there was just over the 24 months, a bull that I admired in his class. There's a lot of good in him. There's plenty of expression along the spine, plenty of eye muscle to him, plenty of depth of hindquarter, depth of flank, a nice polled head on him. Probably a bull that I would like to see a little bit better in his foot structure, but that's picking holes in him, I guess, because he is a very industry-focused bull and a bull that's certainly going to go out and add value to a herd. And we had our oldest bull, a senior bull above his 30 months, a lot of growth and muscle expression in this bull, plenty of fat coverage to him, and a bull that, I think I said earlier, he's the type of bull that looks to me like he'd breed you a good bunch of females as well. Yeah, picking holes with this bull, I would like to see him handle his back wheels just a little bit better today. But weighing it all up, the bull that I've selected as the senior champion and that ticks the base boxes to me came out of our second senior class, the 22 to 24. He's a bull, I did say it earlier, I think he's pushing our upper limit of where we want our growth to be, but I do remember as a young fella, advice that David Bonfield gave me was, when you're picking a stud sire, go one extra. And I think this bull sums that up. Tremendous amount of power in him, but still retains smoothness of body and softness, a bull that I really like. We've had our second place getter move in. He's a bull that I really admired when he was in his class, a real commercial industry focused type bull, the type of bull you could sell all day long, plenty of muscle in him, plenty of softness in him, bull that I really admire, a good example of the Charolais breed. But for mine today, for my reserve champion, I'm going to go with the all-round package that I really liked, and there wasn't much in it, the bull out of the youngest class to come up for reserve.
298.
Probably not one for the purists out there, but a bull that I really liked. He's got that extra bit of softness and suppleness to him for a bull at 22 months to be 920 odd kilos with 20 mil of fat. I think really does sum up the evolution of the Charolais breed in their time in Australia, and it's just that overall neatness and smoothness that for me places him into reserve champion today. Congratulations to the exhibitors.
To present our championship ribbon to our senior champion bull, we have Michael Sullivan from River Glen Pastoral Company. And our senior champion bull is catalogue number 304, Brendale TAB, exhibited by BP and MJ Shivey. The reserve championship going to catalogue number 298, Casa Glen Titan, exhibited by Casa Glen Charolais. And we have Janine Sticklin there to present the Reserve Championship ribbon. That's the Lilydale sponsored Reserve Championship Award. We move on now, ladies and gentlemen, to the judging of the Trevor Cotty Memorial Grand Champion Charolais Bull for 2024. Trevor Cotty, of course, a stalwart of the breed over many, many years in the early days of the breed in Australia, and did a tremendous amount of, had a tremendous influence on the Charolais breed in Australia. And we recognise him with the Trevor Cotty Memorial Trophy for the Grand Champion Bull. The Grand Champion Bull will also receive the Elders Shield of Excellence, together with $110 worth of product from International Animal Health. to comment on his selection for Grand Champion Bull for the Trevor Cotty Memorial Trophy. Our judge again, Mr. Scott Waldron.
Thanks, Keith. Two bulls that I certainly admire. I hope everyone looking on does as well. Tremendous side profile to both these bulls. Bulls that start with a wonderful head, a nice hooded eye, plenty of strength but in a good polled head. Good neck extension in both bulls, plenty of strength of spine, width right throughout, but also enough smoothness and softness in these bulls as well. The young bull, he really caught my eye when he came in. Probably hasn't excelled himself in his parading today, but he's certainly a bull that's he's got plenty of length of body, and in 12 months I can just see him matching it right up there with the senior bull in type and presence. But a senior bull, a bull that probably can't go past today, he's just got so much structural soundness on parade, such good foot structure on him, the way he handles that front end for a big, powerful 2-year-old bull at, you know, upwards towards our nearly 1,100 kilos. For me today, I'm going to go with the senior bull. Congratulations.
Yes, Grand Champion Bull to receive the Trevor Cotty Memorial Shield is catalogue number 304. It's Brendale TAB, exhibited by BP and MJ Shivey. And we've got Robbie Wilson, great-grandson of Trevor Cotty, to present the trophy. We've got Andrew Mara there from Elders to present the Elders Shield of Excellence. And Shannon Lawler, I think, yes, Shannon's there. Shannon Lawler from International Animal Health to present the $110 worth of product. Whilst that's going on, whilst the photos are being taken, if we could have a representative of the Stokes family from Clearview, Charolais stud, if you'd like to come forward, because the Clearview Charolais stud has won the most successful Casa Glen trophy, or the winners I should say. It's the Casa Glen Charolais stud has won it. Clearview ran second, unfortunately. We might get Tony Perrott to congratulate the winner from Casa Glen, if they're available. Yes, we can have somebody from the Skillington family forward, just to be congratulated. Is that you, young man? Good on you. What's your name? Fletcher. Fletcher Skillington. Fletcher, that's Mr. Perrott there behind you. Tony is the opposition spokesman on agriculture in Queensland State Parliament. And we welcome him to the showgrounds again too. It was pretty close. We nearly had to go to a count back between Casa Glen and Clearview.
At Acme Australia, we are a specialist agricultural insurer dedicated to farmers and their communities, taking the time, knowing your farm, to be there when adversity strikes. This is your journey. Take the next step with us. At Acme Australia,
Ross Sticklin, if you're about, could I just see you for a few moments, please? Ross Sticklin, if you're still about. We move on now to our group classes, and our first group class is class 115, pair of bulls. Two entries in the class. Pair of bulls, bred and owned by the exhibitor. Pair of bulls 8 and under 24 months. Result now from class 115, pair of bulls, 8 and under 24 months. First placing to catalogue number 310, the exhibit from Casa Glen Charolais. And second to catalogue number 309, the exhibit from BP and MJ Shivey. We've got Mr. Tony Perrott once again, the opposition spokesman for Agriculture in Queensland Parliament, presenting the ribbons for that class. And we'll ask Scott for his comments.
Thanks, Keith. I've judged this class exactly as the name suggests, pair of bulls. And to me, the pair that I've got in first, although there's 12 months difference in age, to me they're very similar type of bulls, and both good exhibits in their own right. Both such an amount of power and performance in these two bulls, uniformity of type. There's just so much muscle expression, so much length throughout, but it's that uniformity of type that places them over the pair that we have in second. Although I really admire both of the bulls in the pair in second, I just don't think that they quite match as well together as the pair that's placed first in the class.
Our next class, ladies and gentlemen, is class 116, the breeders group. 3 animals to be paraded, both sexes to be represented, and the animals to be bred by and owned by the exhibitor. Now we had 3 entries. I don't know whether we've got any withdrawals. 3 entries. Thank you. 3 entries in this class. Right, yep. Tony to do the breeders group now. Mr. Tony Perrott, opposition spokesman for Agriculture in Queensland Parliament, to assess our place getters here. First place in the breeders group to catalogue number 311, exhibit by Cadstock Proprietary Limited, and second to catalogue number 312, the exhibit from BP and MJ Shivey. And we'll move on there to the Progeny Stakes group, but we'll ask Scott for his comments on that group.
Thanks, Keith. I normally love the breeders group time of day. It's always good to get a gauge on where the breeders are heading with their program and see the cattle that they particularly like themselves and want to put out. And that is typified in this class, but this is a class I really struggled with. I think you could place it any number of ways and justify each. Like any one of these three groups could win this class, and you'd be able to talk your way out of it. In the end, splitting hairs, I went with the group on top. I just think there's a bit more uniformity of type in this group. There's quality individuals right through all of these groups, and I'd be proud to say any one of them was my breeders group. But the group I've gone for in first, I think just with their side profile, they just have such uniformity of type, just the length and stretch and softness in these cattle. It's just that overall uniformity that places them over the groups in second and third. The group in second, obviously, I really admire the bull leading the group off, and he's backed up by two animals behind him that they are similar in type, but probably just not as quite as presented for the day, and haven't had as much time to mature as he has. But splitting hairs, I placed them in second over the group in third. I also really admire the group in third. You can see a lot of consistency in this group. There's a wonderful young female on the end, obviously a matron there with a lot of femininity and breeding ability about her, and that's reflected in the bull. He's a bull that maybe doesn't stand out for power and grunt with some of the other Charolais bulls, but he's a bull that has got a lot of softness, a lot of sire appeal to him, and the sort of bull that I really think could breed you a great run of females. As I said, I think all three groups are a credit to their exhibitors, and there's not much between any of the groups. Thank you.
About to parade our final group now in the Charolais ring. Class number 117, Progeny Stakes Group. 3 animals to be represented, to be paraded, both sexes to be represented. All to be the progeny of either the one sire or the one dam. And we have 2 entries in the class. Our final Charolais class, ladies and gentlemen, for 2024, the Progeny Stakes Group. First place goes to catalogue number 315, the exhibit from Clearview Charolais, progeny of Brendale Ridley. And we have Mr. Tony Perrott to present those ribbons again. And second to catalogue number 314, the exhibit from BP and MJ Shivey, the progeny of Kalinta Levi. We'll ask Scott for his comments on that class.
Thanks, Keith. As this is the last class of the day, I'd once again like to thank the RNA for the invitation to judge. I've thoroughly enjoyed the morning officiating over the Charolais breed. Thanks to all the stewards. It's been very well run, getting the cattle in and helping me out with the ring marshalling and that sort of thing. Thanks to Keith on the microphone, and thanks to the exhibitors for bringing the cattle out. As I said, I've really enjoyed the morning and appreciate the invitation to judge. In this class, I've gone with the group that I feel shows the most evenness of type. A group that I liked all 3 animals. Like they're just sort of the type that I'm looking for. They're medium maturity, quite easy finishing type cattle. There's still plenty of shape in them, and yeah, I think a really good group to round the day off. It's just that overall evenness of type, that quality and volume that places them over the group in second. But congratulations to both exhibitors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott, and congratulations on a job well done. That completes judging in the Charolais now. Whoop. Woo, potty, woo, potty. Let him go.